some more. So maybe we can get some stable viewing experience here. Because my internet's just deciding to be slow as fuck today. So hopefully this gives... We're hoping. Just one time, may the internet gods smile upon us. Help us out here in our time of need. Let the internets be good. I'm hoping, man. We've only dropped 48 frames so far. Alright, let me throw this image up for the deck list. Whoa. Resizing images. Alright. There's the Control Warrior list I'm running. I just sort of threw it together. One win so far, keeping the win streak going. Let's do it. I don't have Netflix or torrenting. I don't have any of that stuff. All I got going on is Hearthstone, man. Alright. None of these are a weapon or early game cards, so let's patch them back. Bad, good, good, bad. Pretty okay. We just need a weapon and then this hand's great. Alright. Coin Armor Smith. We don't have a Cruel Taskmaster to activate it to the trade, so it's pretty dead. I'm pretty sure we just need to save the coin for one of our later game plays, man. We got 3 big ass drops already. That's not good. That's not good. Oh jeez, oh no. This guy's deck is crazy. Oh, never mind, his deck's okay. His deck's not bad. Top decking that War Axe on too? That feels good, man. That's good. I was ready to be like, alright, I lose this game. And that War Axe is like, I'm here for you, bro. Not losing today. And I appreciate that. Let's kill that guy. Good old War Axe. Alright, if he casts 4 more spells, we can big game hunter this. I find it unlikely with 2 cards in his hand, but never know. Alright, so I think we just Armorsmith armor, coin Sylvanas into Brawl. Hopefully we have enough life to be able to do that plan. Because that play's disgusting. Because then we get to kill every single minion and take one. So we get board control back. Then hopefully by that time we find something to play on 7, then we just lead up into 8, and then 9, and then we win. The dream. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. That guy does not help us at all. Although Sylvanas is pretty good, contests on board. Actually it's gonna gain 1 health and then we can't trade it. That's kinda awkward. But I still think we have to go Sylvanas. Well, we take 9, 10, 11. Are we dead to a fireball? We are dead to a fireball. So if we coin Sylvanas, we could die to fireball. We probably do die to fireball, but like the other options are like brawling here. If we brawl here, we have 50-50 for it to be good. And then we can coin Geddon. That's a tough decision. Take the 50-50 or Or die to Fireball. I think we have to take the 50-50. Either the 2-1 or the 0-1 needs to live for us to have a chance here. Because if we play Sylvanas, we just get too low. Yeah, Blood Imp. What up, son? Good old Blood Imp. He's always got your back. He's like Armor Smith, but invisible and doesn't give you armor. But he still wins Brawl. Alright. We have enough health that we could play Sylvanas, but if we play Sylvanas, then it's a lot harder for us to play one of the bigger drops later, so it might be better to get Shield Maiden out of the way. The other argument, though, is we could play Sylvanas, fight for the board better now, to then be able to get Alex out earlier. Because you want to do Shield Maiden after Alex, because you want to get low before Alex, right? And Shield Maiden does not help you get low. So we could go Sylvanas into trade there and Geddon next turn. Kind of like that. We take 7, though. So if we take 7, we're down to 11. And then Geddon does us 2 more, because we can't armor that turn. And then we're down to 9. And if he pings both of those turns, we're down to 1 out of range of Fireball. Alright. I mean, we may... We're not dead to Fireball taking this line. At least in the immediate. Hopefully we play something that we could... Or that he plays something that we can steal with Geddon. We can steal at Geddon with Geddon. Maybe. So we pop the Shredder. If a 2-drop comes out, we play Geddon, and then use Geddon to steal the other Geddon. Alright, now we're dead to Fireball. He's got a spare part and another card in his hand. Probably Fireball. So I don't know if we can afford Geddon. He didn't really develop his board much, but because of this Blood Imp, we can't play like a Shield Maiden and then trade our Sylvanas. We could play Geddon and then trade our Sylvanas into Geddon and take a 50-50. We could go here and then play Geddon and take the Geddon. We're dead to Fireball either way. Because of this Blood Imp, though, we can't go Shield Maiden and trade into our Shield Maiden, so that kind of sucks. So I think we just have to go with the Geddon line. It sucks that he had the Frostbolt, because if we're dead to Fireball Frostbolt taking this line, and he had the Frostbolt, so hopefully it's 2 health minion. Crap. That wasn't supposed to happen. Could just armor pass. Alright, well, armor pass, wait for the Sylvanas till next turn. It's still dead to Fireball this way, but we don't have to take a 50-50 yet. Hopefully he doesn't have Fireball. Now we can play Shield Maiden and trade into it and stuff. Instead. No Fireball. We did it. Alright, so now we don't have to do the weird Geddon play. There's nothing on the board to steal anyway. So we just play Shield Maiden and then trade into it. We could play... Is there any other line here? Just trying to think of like alternative plays. We could like Grom something and then coin execute it and stay at 6 since he didn't have execute. And then try and take our own Grom, and if we don't execute it, I think it's fine just to Maiden. And just hopefully, we want to take this guy and start healing off of it. So let's try and get that guy. Yeah, the heals. Armor Smith number 3, PogChamp. Triple Armor Smith. I don't know what this mage is doing, but I don't think it's working for him. Just kind of sitting back, letting me wreck him. And we don't really need to play a creature for a while. just kill this guy and heal up to 100. I need to find a Cruel Taskmaster for this guy, start healing for 3. Alright. It was kind of touch and go there. There was a situation where we were dead to Fireball, but we took the risk going into the Fireball range, and it paid out hugely for us. And now we're ahead. Alright, we can just kill that. What do I want to play? Oh, we can just Grom it and then Big Game Hunter our Grom. It's a pretty big board development play. Kinda sucks that this guy dies because he's like healing us and stuff, but YOLO. It'll get buffed for 1 health, it'll be sick. Don't think we lose from this position. Feels good, man. Hey, what's up, Lock Shadow peoples? How's it going, guys? I'm playing Control Warrior like what Lock Shadow plays, except mine doesn't have dragons in it. Well, it has like Alex and Ysera, but I don't run the Corruptors. I don't really feel the Corruptors too much, but I can see situations where they'd be pretty nifty. I just like my Belchers too much, man. What do I think about the new Warrior and Mage Legendaries? I think all the new cards look exciting. I can't wait to see how they all come out and then how they all work together. It's gonna be really awesome. I'm really excited for new cards because, like, I think Hearthstone gets pretty stale pretty quick, and I need new content all the time to just stay involved. Otherwise, I get kind of bored, and then I'll spend like months not playing Hearthstone. So right now, I'm really amped up about this new content to make Hearthstone like super fun again. But the problem with new content with me is that I play it so much so fast, I just burn out. So, you know, as soon as the new content comes out, I'm gonna be grinding that forever. And then I'm gonna go really hard for like 3 weeks and then be like depressed about Hearthstone. Be all like sad. And be like, why are there not new cards now? Why can't they just make new cards every day? How cool would that be though if they released like 1 new card every day forever? That'd be awesome. Have I actually looked at the new legendaries? I've looked at some. I haven't seen too many. I don't like actively go out and try and find them. I just sort of like see them if I see them, because I don't know, I'm gonna buy them all at once when it comes out. I'm saving up gold, I'm ready for it. I'm ready to get all the new cards, all my new toys, and then start building decks. I'm excited about Freeze Priest, dude. I'm excited about Flash Heal and Freeze Priest. Freeze Priest is going to be sick. There's going to be so many cards in Priest that just deal 5 damage to face. Your entire deck is basically going to be like heal for 5 or deal 5 damage. And then you're going to draw the Alchemy Soul Priest, and then your entire deck turns into deal 5 damage. It's going to be pretty off the wall. Alright, so I'm going to coin the Acolyte here. It's only weak to buff cards, which Midrange Paladin doesn't run, which we think he's Midrange Paladin because Aggro Paladin runs a boatload of 1-drops and he didn't have one. Also runs a boatload of 2-drops and he didn't have one. So he's probably Midrange Paladin. So this Acolyte should guarantee 2 cards unless he has Owl. And if he's Owling as my Acolyte, I don't even care. Because then he can't Owl Sylvanas later game and I can just throw him for loops with that and take back mid-game board control. So, looking for that. Should check out Varian. Alright, I'll take a look. Oh, let me Google it. The Goog. Varian Hearthstone. 10 mana, Varian Withering, Battlecry, draw 3 cards, put any minions you drew directly into the battlefield, 7/7. That is pretty trippy. That could be sick in Control Warrior, actually, just because you have so many late game threats, you just start piling those out there. That could be interesting. I might have taken 1 card here and then probably just War X this. Let's see what we get. Geddon's pretty sick in this matchup. And Jones. Jones is disgusting in this matchup, because when they muster for battle or whatever, You just draw a ton of cards and then have your entire deck ready for the whole game. Yeah, I could see that card being extremely useful in Control Warrior. Although, like, control decks... So the decks that run the biggest minions are control decks, right? The problem with control decks is they also run, like, the most little utility cards. Because, you see, I got, like, 2 Cruel Taskmasters, 2 Armor Smiths, 2 Acolyte of Pains, and then a lot of situational cards like Harrison Jones and such. And playing 3 big-ass bombs onto the board all at the same time is really vulnerable to AoEs as well. So there's definitely a downside in how, like, all-in it is. So, I don't know. I don't know how good it would actually be in Control Warrior. But I mean, it could be a lot of tempo on turn 10, which would be weird. I'm gonna swing probably here. I think I want to get the Cruel down just to bait the True Silver Charge under the Cruel Taskmaster, and then hold the X. Because I don't plan on equipping Dex Bite, I plan on either playing Harrison Jones or plan on playing Sludge Belcher. So if he doesn't swing, I can get Harrison Jones value, and if he does swing, then I can get Sludge Belcher value. So it's like good in both instances of him swinging and not swinging. But I was thinking about just hitting this and then re-equipping, but that plays really hard into his Harrison Jones, but it would allow me to get my Harrison Jones value, but I'm fine him using a True Silver to kill a 2-2. Like, I'll get the next weapon. Plus, that's only 1 card. I can get 3 cards off of Light's Justice. And I mean, if he's just swinging at a 2-2, like, who cares? Alright, I plan on equipping Deathbite next turn, so I might as well swing. So there's no reason not to kill this 1-1. Also, since he swung with the True Silvers so, like, nonchalantly at the 2-2, I anticipate he's probably got another one, so killing that 1-1 off allows him not to trade with that Belcher conveniently. Ooh. The power of Ragnaros. Oh, top deck. This is our only activator for Grom/Execute at the moment, besides the Whirlwind effects from the Deathbites. Because we have 2 Deathbites, I mean, I think it's fine. The tempo of just killing this without having to sacrifice my Sludge Belcher is sick, and without having to use an Execute. But I could see using an Execute there just because we don't have very many activators left for it, and the Execute sucks in this matchup. Because the thing you want to execute is, like, Emperor and Tyrion, which are both, like, not the highest stat value minions. And I guess Dr. Boom, if they play it. Sometimes they don't, though. And, like, Tyrion has a Divine Shield, so it's kind of a bitch to execute. So, Execute just, like, sucks in this matchup. It gets stuck in your hand a lot. But, yeah. Our deck is pretty geared well against mid-range Pally, because we have late-game threats, more so than most other decks. I think the order on that was weird. This Geddon's gonna be sick, or we could just Whirlwind this down, but Geddon's more fun. If we Whirlwind this down, we can draw 3 cards. Do I want to draw 3 cards? Probably just save it for the second True Silver. We have enough cards in hand, right? Yeah, I got a shield block that I can cycle. I have a Belcher next turn I already want to play. So I think I have enough cards that I'm just going to play Geddon here just for the board control. This way I get to keep a Deathbite up, so I get the tempo of that out, and I have a 7-5. Whereas if I swing, then I don't have a Deathbite, so that's 4 mana lost and tempo gone, and I just have Harrison Jones in the field, which is much weaker than a Geddon. Alright, he kills Geddon. Big Game Hunter and Geddon's not very good for him. He's already used Equality and Big Game Hunter, so he's running out of ways to kill stuff. Alright, we have plenty of card draw now. So we could Acolyte here, and then swing there, and then execute. Then we don't develop Belcher, though. But, seems fine. I'm gonna use Execute over Shield Slam here. Shield Slam is just more useful overall. And do I want to cycle this shield block, or do I want to just armor? We're a lot deeper in our deck, so we have to kind of worry about that being an issue at some point. But I think cycling here is fine. We don't have a big drop yet. It's not like this armor is going anywhere. We're going to lose 1 of it, so we still have 6, which is how much you need to kill Tyrion. So we can still bump in here, armor, shield slam Tyrion, and then Harrison Jones on Tyrion. It's probably good to save Harrison Jones at that point for this. There goes Owl on Acolyte. I already have a full hand, so I don't really care about Owl on the Acolyte. So now we have Sylvanas. So if we get Sylvanas down ever during this game, he's not going to have the silence for it, so he can't really play Tyrion, like, because we can just take it. So it's extremely, like, not good for him to Owl this. Makes a little sense. We can play Sledge Belcher here so we can get the armor up and then save Shield Maiden for the, do I keep this at 1 health? I'll probably keep this alive just so we force him to attack into it with that. I mean, he can just mind a Sledge Belcher. But I mean, so that we can trade with 1/1s, pop off the Tyrion's Divine Shield if he plays Tyrion. 1/1 is very helpful, actually. So taking an extra damage to keep that alive gives us a lot of flexibility. He's running Guardian of Kings, which may mean he's running 2 Equalities. I wouldn't doubt it. So he's got 2 Aldors left, probably 1 Equality left, 1 True Silver left, and Tyrion. Lay on hands. That sort of stuff. His hand's really exhausted, so hopefully we can get him to lay on hands pretty soon. Whoa. He's running the KT. I haven't seen that in Paladin in a while. Alright, so we could just Shield Maiden, Shield Slam that. I want to keep this 1/1 alive to pop off Divine Shields of Tyrion. I feel like if he had Tyrion, he would have played it over that, but you never know what he can draw. I want to keep this at 5 health so it doesn't die to True Silver. So I'm going to swing at the weapon. I have another weapon anyway, so it makes sense. And then just push face here. So this is enough board, I believe, for Equality, especially while he's only got 3 cards in hand. He's just kind of feeling the pressure here. So I don't really want to drop Ysera or Jones into this. Definitely not Jones. Jones right now is my answer to Tyrion, because I don't have Sylvanas yet. As soon as I get Sylvanas, I can Jones anything I want. Or if I feel like I'm going to draw enough off of Jones that I'm going to like guarantee get Sylvanas in time, then I can do that. But until then, we don't want to die to Tyrion. Alright, we could play into Mind Control tech with this Armor Smith if we wanted. So let's Shield Block first and assess options. We don't need this 1/1 anymore because we have a 1/5. So I feel like playing Armor Smith here is fine, and just trading off the 1/1 to play around Mind Control tech. Armor Smith is kind of a weak body, so maybe it's important to get another 6/6 out there, try and force him to Equality number 2. Or 5/5, not 6/6. Makes sense to me. I mean, like, if this board gets Equality, I don't really care. And we don't want him to be able to just lay on hands and take no damage. So, having some amount of tempo on the board, having 9 pressure instead of having 5 pressure, so when he lay on hands he doesn't gain too much life, is pretty good. Just keeping a decent amount of pressure up. Not too much pressure though, just the right amount. Ooh, the heal bot. Second Aldor. Wow, he's really feeling the heat here. Alright, we just take it slow. Do we want to commit Ysera? We have so many other bombs in the deck, I think committing Ysera is okay, I guess, at this point. He's used 2 Aldors, so now all of our other bombs after Equality are worthwhile. Whereas, like, when he still had 2 Aldors left, if Ysera got Equality, their other bombs would just get wrecked. So, screw it. Kill the mech. Our board is weak to Mind Control tech 1/4 of the time. So hopefully we don't get wrecked by Mind Control tech here, but even if we do, we can either brawl off Ysera, or we have another Execute and another Shield Slam. Seems good. Could just use Sarah Awakens. Or we could trade off the whole board. Probably just do this. I mean, he's only got one card. He can't even equality combo us. Like, I guess we just Armor Smith for the value. For the value. Distribute our damage. We have to kill him eventually, but got plenty of time for that. We have a lot of health. I don't know how we lose. I mean, we don't have an answer for this, but we got Big Game Hunter, Execute, and Shield Slam left in the deck, so about 50% of our deck kills this. And there it is. So, I guess we pop the bombs first. I think we should have done this one first. Alright, I don't care about him equalitying this Emerald Drake, so I'm gonna throw that down there too. Might as well, right? And then just go face. Yeah, it seems like he just never drew lay on hands, never had card draw to keep up with us. While we had card draw. He didn't have Tyrion on 8, and even if he did, we had the answer, so. And this is supposed to be one of our bad matchups. I don't know. I feel like mid-range Paladin is fine against this version of Control Warrior. But a lot of people think this matchup's really bad for us. Alright. I mean, if you have an Acolyte start, I think you're like super favored. Because Coin Acolyte, they just can't deal with it. You get 2 cards. And then you just start the game an extra card ahead of your opponent. Which is nuts. But Deathbite in that matchup just does so much work. And Kedden, and Brawl, and Armor Smith, and Cruel Taskmaster, and Harrison. It's like, I don't know, man. They tell me it's a bad matchup. Alright, this is usually pretty good. Our deck's a bit greedy. So this can be kind of hard, since our deck is just so greedy. But this hand is the nuts. So I think we'll be okay. Why do you play Thorison? Do you feel he is more valuable instead of a second Brawl? I definitely like Thorison over the second Brawl. Second Brawl I would like only in the Patron matchup, but I don't find that you actually play against that much Patron on ladder. Like if you record all the matches you play against, like maybe a fourth of them are Patron. So like teching for a fourth of the matchups isn't that great, because there's a higher percentage of like Hunter and Warlock, I think, than Patron even. So 20 to 25% is Patron. So I like Emperor in any matchup involving tempo. Like against Hunter, against Zoo, against Druid. It allows you to do things like Shield Maiden, Shield Slam quicker and more efficiently. It allows you to squeeze in hero powers more so you can live. It allows you to like Sylvanas Brawl. Allows you to get like Cruel Taskmaster BGH combos off better. Like, it's very helpful for all the little combos. Alright, how do I want to contest this? I think I'm just gonna Big Game Hunter here. Like, he's mid-range, but forcing him to attack into this seems pretty good. And then I can do Deathbite turn 4, hit the Animal Companion, and then turn 5 I can play Acolyte of Pain to kill whatever else he plays. So that's why I want him to hit the Big Game Hunter instead of making him hit the Acolyte of Pain. I want to make him hit something, though, because otherwise the bow just gains too much value with traps and stuff. And he needs to hit this if he plays Animal Companion, otherwise Big Game Hunter just trades with all forms of Animal Companion. Wow, nothing. Now I don't even know what to do. He didn't do anything. I think I just play Acolyte of Pain now. It's kind of awkward. I was really hoping he played something there for me to swing at. First world problems. Opponent played nothing. He could have War Axe armored, but it's like, I have this Deathbite I want to be using anyway. There's got to be a Shredder coming out. He kept 2 other cards. One of them has to be Shredder. So, We see Shredder most likely. Hopefully he gets a 2-1 off the Shredder. If not, it's kind of awkward. What? He kept double high main in his hand. That's got to be it. Oh, jeez. How do we deal with... Well, it's high main can't come out until next turn, but I think we should start armoring, I guess, to prepare for high main so we can shield slam it in time. But he just hero powers and knocks off our armor every turn, so that's not gonna work. Maybe we just wind up a death spite. We have so much damage in hand, actually, if you count it up. We got 16 plus 6. 22 damage total. Well, we just swung for 4, so now 18. So we're 2 off lethal if we hit him in the face with every weapon. So we hit him in the face with every weapon and play Geddon, we have lethal. I mean, there's always an option, right? Just go face warrior on him. So, counting up your damage, the back pocket option, face warrior him. Kazan. What? I mean, we could swing face. The face warrior option. Let's not. Let's just play Emperor. Alright, here comes a high main for sure. He kept 2 cards in his hand. One of them's going to be high main. We can deal with it by trading in our Emperor and playing Geddon. And War Axing him in the face. To try and set up lethal with Geddon-ish. Close enough to lethal, right? But he really does not want to play high main into this Emperor. He's going to want to kill command it, but he's the kill command on the Acolyte. And even if he does kill command it, it's such a slowdown in tempo that we can then start face warrioring him again. He's got Animal Companion kill command, that'd be really sick for him. Was he hoping for a Huffer? This Web Spinner card he's mousing over. Captain's Parrot. Alright, so we can just Despite that if we wanted. And play Jones and go face. Seems good, man. The tempo Jones. Oh, that 5 mana Baron Geddon. That's sick. I don't know what this Hunter kept. He kept a Knife Juggler and Unleashed, maybe? Against Control Warrior? A double Knife Juggler. Why didn't he play those earlier? I'm so confused. Was he just saving up double Knife Juggler Unleash against Control Warrior? That seems like a bold strategy. A very bold strategy. I just had some success playing Geddon and Control Priest. Thoughts? Makes sense, man. Priest has like really crappy AoE with Holy Nova. So getting some more AoE in there seems good in every control deck. But yeah, this guy was just like double Knife Juggler Unleashed Dream against Control Warrior. Not sure how I feel about that. So, do we have lethal? We may have lethal. Could go for it. We could play Boom, Armor Up, Shield Slam one of these, and swing face, try and hit lethal, or you just play Geddon. Do enjoy playing Geddon. I'm gonna hold the Armor Smith for more value. We have a Whirlwind effect, so we can get tons of value out of it, so I don't think it's worth playing on this board. So just Armor Pass. We're at 18, he's at 8, we have Board, we have Weapon, threatening to bring him down to 4. Seems like we're in a good spot. Alright, Explosive Trap comes down. That's pretty threatening, actually. Alright, second Armor Smith. Yeah, we're getting a lot of value out of these Armor Smiths. Now Explosive Trap just heals us. Thanks for the heals, bro. Appreciate it. Alright, let's set up lethal by swinging face. And then just armor up. And we'll show him the lethal so he'll concede and we don't have to take another turn here. Got there. Oh, I missed lethal with Dr. Boom. Yeah, Boom's not always lethal. I'd rather just gain the armor. What if Boom missed lethal and then he cleared and reverse swept and they just came at us, man? Never know, dude. Never know. There was probably a risk factor involved by like 0.1%. And we avoided it. We did it. Well, the Geddon would have to die from because I swing face, man, so it's not guaranteed. So I have to swing face, and then explosive trap goes off and kills Geddon. So it's not guaranteed. Gets Priest. Warx is pretty good just for killing the initial dude. Execute's not bad for killing whatever they Velen's chosen. Emperor's pretty decent. Don't know if I'd keep it, but it's like not bad. I can see keeping it and just doing this. Really, like, Priest usually all-ins on one big creature, and then you execute it and win. Hopefully it's a Death Lord, too. When they all-in on the Death Lord, it feels good, man. It's just got that execute chilling. But, sometimes it can be really grindy. I'm assuming it's Death Lord Light Bomb Priest. It's much more popular than Control Priest. But if it's Control Priest, then the game goes on until about Fatigue, and you gotta think a lot and do stuff. Totemic might be an actual card. Yeah, I made that joke too at the San Francisco pre-release showing thing. I was like, holy crap, is Totemic Might really a card? Is that the goal of this set? They didn't confirm if that was the goal or not, but I'm hoping we can play some Totemic Might. Do I want to coin out this Acolyte? Only weak to Shadow Word, Pain, and Silence. Screw it. We got